and welcome back. I'm doing a little more bullet journaling today, and I decided that I needed to jump on the last book that I read. I listened to it actually from Libby, my library app. And I wanted to write about it because I'm also reading a couple of, if I'm being honest, like several other books. And so I didn't want to forget about how I felt about this book. So I'll talk about the left page in a minute. I hadn't talked about that one last time I showed some bullet journaling that I had done. But anyway, this book is called The Cuckoo's Calling, and it is by Robert Galbraith, which is a pseudonym for one J.K. Rowling. And I learned this, I don't remember where. I don't know, but I was watching either a YouTube video or I was reading a blog, or who knows. I read and listen to so much stuff, I have a hard time keeping it straight. But anyway, I was really interested to see how her writing style compared across the different styles of books that she writes. I don't know if you heard me say this in another video or not, but I did not read the Harry Potter series for no real reason. It's not that I didn't want to, not that I didn't like them. I had just already watched all the movies, and I felt like I kind of already knew about them enough that I didn't want to go back and read the books, plural. So who knows, maybe one day I will. So anyway, I decided to listen to this book on audiobook, and it was really good. The Cuckoo's Calling. It is about a fashion model, and you know it from the back of the book, so I can go ahead and say she is found dead, and it appears that she has jumped from the balcony of her home, and her brother hires an outside private eye investigator, and this whole story takes place in the UK. I can't remember exactly where, but I want to say Chelsea was mentioned, but that's not the whole everything. Anyway, that's not where the whole story takes place, but I feel like that was mentioned. The brother hires an old friend of the family, we'll call him, and he investigates the death and tries to see what really happened, if it was in fact a suicide or not. So the book itself was very, very good. The narration was very, very good. I love listening to the British accent, and I'm sure I just muttered it right there, but anyway, okay, stop that right now. It was really good, and I really liked it. At the end of this journaling session here, I do say that I rate it a 4.5 out of 5. I don't know why. That was kind of silly. I really, really, really liked it. In fact, it's the first in a series of several books. I want to say 4. I know for sure I saw 1, 2, and 3, and I think 4, and I don't know, maybe even more, that follows this private investigator. And so I already checked out the next book, so I'm not really sure why I'm saying that I gave it a 4.5, because I really, really liked it. I have a hard time giving out 5s because who's perfect? Not me. Not even close. So I feel like perfection, I don't know. I did rate The Christmas Pig by J.K. Rowling a 5 out of 5. You know what? I think I said 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm so ADHD all over the place. I can't even keep my rating system the same. But anyway, you get the point. Looking at the last page that I did on the left here, I did a little synopsis of The Party Crasher, and that was one of the latest, I think it is the latest book by Sophie Kinsella, and I've always really, really loved her books. She is the author of the Shopaholic series, which was the first one was made into a movie, and I absolutely love her writing style. I believe I started reading those books right after or shortly after I had read Bridget Jones' Diary, which is by Helen Fielding, I believe. So not even the same author, but I just absolutely love books set in the UK, anywhere abroad like that. I just in Ireland, I just love them so much. I don't know what it is about them, but anyway, her Shopaholic series, if you love just like funny books, I mean, they were like spit out your drink funny. And if you like that kind of, silly, sarcastic humor, you should read those books if you have not already. In several of my previous videos, kind of like dating back to maybe last summer, I want to say, or earlier, I don't know, I did some book reviews on a couple of her other books that I've read, and they're just so good. They're feel good, they're funny. If you need a break from your reality, hopefully that's not anybody's reality, but because they're just silly and goofy, but you should pick up her books. They're just great. This one was no exception. And I always forget the names of the main characters by the time I've moved on like 4 books since that book, and I just finished it last week. But anyway, her main character in the book is dealing with I can't say too much here, dealing with a family situation with her father and stepmother, and because of some events that are going on in their life, they are selling the family home, her childhood home. And I really can't say much because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. She, through a series of like just a comedy of errors that happened, she ended up going to the house cooling party for the home, and she was there on a mission to find something that she had left behind in the house, and she didn't want anyone to know she was there. She was not going to the party. So she went to the party, but thus the name, The Party Crasher. She gets some help from some friends, and through text messaging and everything is trying to be very surreptitiously there as an unknown guest. Anyway, terrific story. I've lately been gravitating toward books where you just can kind of leave reality behind a little bit and have a laugh, have a cry, and just, I love. If you see what I'm doing right now, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I decided to leave that little area blank because it was such a skinny little area where I was writing right now. And if you have any great suggestions of something I should put there, because it looks ridiculous, and that's okay, it's fine. But I just wanted to get some ideas down, and like I said in my last bullet journaling vlog, I don't intend to sit down and write my innermost feelings on all the books I read, but I just want a little blurb of what it was about, if I liked it or not, and then I just want to be able to look through these some days, and in the near future, far future, who knows, and just say, wow, I remember that book, that was great, and ooh, I love the sticker I used there. So the paper that you see on the right hand side where I'm working right now, the Cuckoo's Calling, the paper is actually, I have it right here in front of me, it is by Tim Holtz, Ideology, and it is collage paper. It is for sale, the one that I have anyway, in a tube, and the tube is a rolled up 6-yard long piece of, it's real thin, it's like vellum meets tissue paper, kind of. It's not completely see-through, but it's not opaque either. So the size of it is from top to bottom, where you see me writing, well, the page that you see it on, the top to bottom, I didn't tear any off of. The side to side I did. I tore it so it looked kind of fun. Anyway, I bought this at Hobby Lobby, and the full price, when it's not on sale, it's $6.99. I think that's a spectacular deal because, like I said, there are 6 yards. So I don't know that I'll ever run out of this, but I just love the style of the black and white, and then the old kind of, it reminds me of something like in a scientist's laboratory that you might see. And now it's time to pull out my favorite, the washi tape. I did get a couple more, I don't remember. It was after Christmas, but not terribly long after Christmas. I got a few, well, it was when I picked up the Tim Holtz paper, I guess it would have been, at Hobby Lobby. I restrained myself. There were so many cute ones, but I just got like 2 new little packages, or whatever you call them, the little cardboard thingies that they come on. They usually come two a pack, or if they're super tiny thin, they might come 4, 5, 6 to a pack. Anyway, I also recently ordered some in the mail, and I'm really excited to get them. I ordered some from scrapbook.com, and I will of course show you those when I get them, but I don't know when they're coming. Anyway, I am just putting on some kind of neutral yet glittery colors because, I mean, glitter, do I need to really explain myself? I have some gold dot, some kind of foil, and then some black glittery and some gold glittery, and I think I'm just going to kind of make that my standard go-to when I do these little reading pages, because they add just a little bit of pizzazz without adding a lot of bulk or anything to the page. So I am getting ready to, I believe, do my rating at the bottom here any second, and then I will speed through to the end of this video. And that is a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. When I get another book finished, I'll be back with another bullet journal entry. Goodbye.